lesson is going to be on when you get a strike, right, for absolutely no reason, and this devil, his excuse is hate speech, when there is no hate speech whatsoever on the video, because the video is about the World War III, not even breaking down who Esau is, or having anything that could be misconstrued with hate speech, okay? As well as the video being a year and 2 weeks old. You mean to tell me that the video was up for a year and 2 weeks and there wasn't nothing wrong with it, and suddenly you got to take it down and you do your little appeal, and the appeal was declined, meaning for some reason you thought it was about hate speech, and it absolutely wasn't. I could understand if it was for misinformation. I understand that, or um, uh, what's the other one? Uh, Something other than hate speech. All right. So, what do we extrapolate from this situation? Okay. Well, number one means you're over the target. Okay. And it wasn't about that particular video. It's about any video. Okay. Because it had nothing to do with hate speech. And if you went back and you reviewed it, which you did not, you would have seen it, or at least given the instance of hate speech, which there was none. Okay? Medical misinformation or something other than, what you put up. And then if we were breaking down the so-called white man and calling in the devil or whatever, then hate speech would have, according to your guidelines, it would have been appropriate. But we know that you have but a short time when you start doing shit like this. Anyway, it's going to be a short video. We get a couple of precepts. All right, so this is, let's get that. Let's start with Revelation 12. Revelation 12 as well. So I can, yeah, and the wind is out of my sails a little bit, and you got almost 1,000 videos, and then before you know it, that 12, therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. What's that great wrath? Really what you're doing is you're trying to set something up for later when they take us before the magistrate. Right? This hate speech. I'm like, well, pull out the video that you said was hate speech. Let's watch it. Let's look for the hate speech. And you ain't gonna see none. All right? Because you can do nothing against the truth but for it. All right? So yeah, you got great wrath. Why? Because we're predicting, we're telling you what you're gonna do before you do it. And you're mad about that, knowing that your time is short. Okay? How do you know your time is short? Number one, because we're telling you that it is. All right? And you got to now it's time for you to make your move, devil. And when you do, the consequences for that, such as that standard that's going to be lifted, okay? With every click of the clock, your doom looms. All right? And you know it. Anyway, let's move on. Book of Amos 8. All right. So as a result of this devil shutting everything down, and I forgot what it was. There's a master algorithm over the whole internet, not just YouTube, that, you know, will be able to siphon things. Just letting you know that here we are. And see, that's the Most High is the one that's doing this. So, Amos 8 and 11, behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land. Not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. How is that going to happen? Well, a number of ways. One, they're going to shut down the apparatus that's been doing the heavy lifting, which is YouTube. And then they're going to put that same spirit on the entire internet, right? And they're going to pass these laws that make us an offender for a word, all right? Let's get that. Isaiah 29 and 21, that make a man an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate, and turn aside the just for a thing of naught. That's what you're doing, okay? You're laying a snare. Oh, hate speech. No hate speech. But see, you have to pin that on us, right? Because people get all emotional, right? When you call the devil out for his wickedness, right? When you say Esau is the devil that the Bible speaks of, right? And even if you say that, they got to come against you because they know that they are Esau, right? It wouldn't bother you if the truth wasn't in there, right? The truth hurts. All right, so here comes the famine. This is and we're going to be taken off the street as well. Okay. Oh, hate speech. Let's get that. Ezekiel. Look at 7. Ezekiel 7, verse 26. Mischief shall come upon mischief. We're there right now. Okay? Mischief upon mischief. Raiding the 7-Eleven. Negroes just run amok, wild bull in the neck. One mischief upon another. Body. A woman got a body count. Celebrating. And rumor shall be upon rumor. Then shall they seek a vision of the prophet, but the law shall perish from the priest and counsel from the ancients. All right? So we're going to be taken off that street. You're going to be looking for us. You're going to seek a vision of the prophet. How? Where's this nigga's channel? I had, it was a beautiful thing. A brother came on. He left a message. He like, 2 days. Let me read the message. It's a lot. It was a comment. Let me read it so I don't destroy it. So the brother left the comment. His name, he goes under the name Drunk, which is weird. He goes, 2 days, no video? Hope you good, right? And that's encouraging because what it lets you know is this brother knows that I'm posting every day. He knows that I post 2 videos Monday through Friday, and then at least 1 camp video on Saturday and on Sunday. So this brother, he noticed that I haven't posted on that particular page. I have to post on the backup page, which is this one, the new song Ga, all right? The primary page is the new song Ba, and the original new song going back to 2012 is Kaput. So you can't even, and good thing I took some snapshots of it because you can't even see it. They completely erased it. I took some snapshots of the amount of videos and that it actually existed. And, Yahweh Shemi Hawashai knows. But, you're supposed to prove all things. So I'm going to go back and take some snapshots because on the second channel, the new song Ba, I believe that's going to be either 1 or 2 strikes. I have to check to make sure, but before it gets 3, you got to take some snapshots. Otherwise, they'll think that, I got 8 subs. It took me forever to get 76 subs, right? On this last, on the other channel, right? And I understand how this devil works, okay? All right, let's get that. I'm talking, let's see, 2 Corinthians. Is it 2nd or 1 Corinthians? 1 Corinthians 2 and 11. Here it is, 2 Corinthians. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We know how you get them. Here it is. I'm watching. I might get, if I'm lucky, I'll get 10 views, right? And so you're watching, you're sitting there cheering, hey, I got 10 views. And 10 turns into 9 right before your eyes. So you know what this devil is doing, okay? You know exactly how he gets down. We know. We're not ignorant. So it doesn't bother us. So if you certainly he's shadow banning you. And then you don't get any subs. And I'm not saying that I should. I'm content with the ones that I have. I'm content with the view count. If it's 3, I know it'll turn into 2. I'm fine with that. All right? That's my portion. I'm good with it. But I do know for a fact that this fool is subtracting shit. Right? So, I mean, for me, we know that translates into the famine of the word. 1 Samuel 3 and 1. And the child Samuel ministered unto the Lord before Eli, and the word of the Lord was precious in those days. There was no open vision. All right? What does that translate into? That means that, hey, this precious word, right, is going to be even more scarce. There ain't going to be no open vision. The Most High is going to put the spirit of the men of the Lord to stand down. And they're going to take down all of our channels, make up an excuse, right? An excuse that they can they can parlay when they take us to court and try to lock us up for some bullshit. You know how this devil, he has no problem lying. All right? We'll get 1 or 2 more. We'll go ahead and end it off. Psalm 74. Psalm 74 and 9. We see not our signs. There is no more any prophet, neither is there among us any that knoweth how long. Hey, I'll tell you what, in a minute, we're going to be off the streets. All right? We're going to be pilgrims out here. That's how quick this thing is moving. All right? Get one more. What is it? 2 Chronicles 15 and 3. 2 Chronicles 15 and 3. Now for a long season Israel hath been without the true power, and without a teaching priest, and without law. But when they in their trouble did turn unto the Lord God of Israel, and sought him, he was found of them. And in those times there was no peace to him that went out, nor to him that came in, but great vexations were upon all the inhabitants of the country. This is what happens when we're doing right by the Most High. You understand? And this hearkens unto the kingdom. All right? So we're getting closer. All right? Because we're not going back. We're not going back. All right? The Most High will be done. All right? So with that, we hope that the elect are edified. I got a week next Saturday. Try to direct traffic over to this page so I can preserve the other. We'll see how it goes. But whatever. We're almost out of here. So with that, we hope the elect were edified, you brothers and few sisters, with that shalom.